Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming my long-awaited TTC update. You guys have been commenting on this like probably an equal amount of times, like when you guys used to ask for Riley to be in videos. Like, this has been such a requested video and I'm a little hesitant to be making it, honestly. I normally love making content and putting things out for you guys, but honestly I'm a little hesitant this time. So I'm not nervous to film this. I just don't really know how it's gonna go. I filmed this 3-4 days ago and it literally was 16 minutes of me like Laura Lee crying. I wasn't even that sad. It was just a lot of emotions and it was a lot of like pressure to get this video out, and honestly I didn't know what to talk about. I didn't know what to say. There's a lot of things that I'm a little cautious about doing this video because I want to keep Riley's privacy and Riley's feelings along with mine sort of ours. And since Riley is not making this video with me, I'm trying to not share any information that he wouldn't want me to share. Now, that sounds bad. Nothing's wrong, nothing's going bad. We're only 5 months in, so obviously like we're not struggling with infertility or anything like that, but I'm trying to keep this because it's a very personal thing. Trying for a baby, starting a family, creating a family, everything like that is very, very personal, very, very intimate. I'm trying to keep the balance of sharing with you guys, but also remaining like private. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna jump in. I'm sorry if it's jumbled, but you guys have been asking for an update and I'm just gonna give you what I have. We have been TTC for 5 months, and that is trying to conceive. Obviously, if you guys are new or just clicked on this video because you like me but aren't sure what's happening, we are trying to conceive baby number 1 and we are 5 months in. This will be our 5th cycle, 6th month, if that makes any sense, which probably doesn't to a lot of you, but for my cycles it makes a lot of sense. So I always thought, because I love YouTube and I love watching pregnancy videos, trying to conceive videos, all that stuff, I always thought, wow, it's a possibility that this could take us a long time, but that won't happen to me. I have wanted kids my entire life. Riley's wanted kids. My literal goal in life is to be a mom at home who like runs a business or has a side hustle but is a full-time stay-at-home mom. That's like my life goal, has been probably since I was like 8. I've told everyone my whole life I just want to be a mom. It's literally what I was born to do, is to like have and raise children and help children grow and develop and all these things. So thinking like that, I thought it's definitely a possibility, but no, it won't happen to us. We're meant to have kids. We're supposed to have kids. It's gonna happen. So as we've been trying, I've come to find out that maybe it's not as easy as I thought. I always knew that infertility was a struggle a lot of women and men, a lot of couples go through, but it's not infertility yet. It's just like trying to conceive and it hasn't happened yet. And that's fine, I'm okay. It's really, really hard and really, really sad every single month seeing negatives when you think that you're pregnant. And this month, I really, really thought I was pregnant. I was feeling so exhausted. I was having tender breasts. I was just getting kind of nauseous sometimes, but mostly it was just strange how tired I was and how tender my breasts were, and just like the flow of like how my month was going, and like when I got tender breasts to when my period was supposed to start like was not normal for me. So a lot of things were telling me, yeah, you're pregnant. I really thought I was pregnant this month, so seeing negative tests was really, really, really hard. And then I have obviously friends who I talk to things about, like who have had babies, are about to have babies, just people who I really trust and people who I really love talking to, parents, friends, things like that. And honestly, I think the hardest thing about trying to conceive when you're younger is that people always tell you, don't be sad, you're young, you still have time. Oh, you have plenty of time, it'll happen. And oh my gosh, does that just like rip your soul out? Because I'm not trying to have kids right now, so in 4 years when it happens, we're good. I'm trying to have kids right now because I'm ready. I want to have kids. I want to start my family right now. So telling me it's okay and that there's time and that it'll happen when it happens is really nothing that I want to hear. It's not helpful. It's not warming my heart. It's actually hurting and is like the base of why I get so sad when I see those negative tests. Really and truly, it's all going okay. We're happy. We aren't struggling. It's not infertility until we've tried for 12 months and we're only not even halfway there yet. So we're doing okay. We know that it's in the Lord's timing. But with that being said, in that background, I kind of want to tell you guys what we were using and just kind of how each month has gone, just to give you an update, because it was too real time for me to like vlog it and show you guys. So now I'm gonna look back and tell you kind of what we were doing. For the first couple of months, I was using OPKs, which are ovulation predictor kits, and the one that I got was the clear blue digital advanced one. So I should have grabbed a used stick, but this is a brand new stick in here. I'm not gonna open it because I probably will use it. But what you do is you put it into the little reader right here, insert it, dip it into your urine, and then on the screen, it'll pop up with a blank circle if you are not in your like almost ovulation or fertile window. It'll have a solid smiley face if you are fertile, and then it'll have a flashing smiley face if you're in like your peak 48 hours. So we used it for a couple of months. I got peak fertility and we still didn't end up pregnant. Then I decided to not spend $50 on this because it wasn't working for me, and which I know I should have given it more of a try, but honestly I didn't feel like spending $50. So I didn't get it again. I have a couple tests left over and sort of just spent a month going with the flow, feeling how I feel and kind of like listening to my body and kind of being low stress, which I was still definitely like tracking and trying and like being crazy about it. So I really didn't like lower my stress. I just didn't spend $50 on OPKs. The next month we decided, or we took our time trying to decide if the month after that previous month, if we wanted to continue to try or if we wanted to take a little break and wait a little longer. And so during that month, as we were trying to figure out if we're gonna wait or if we were gonna keep trying, and if that current month we should like really go hard and get OPKs and like track it like crazy and really stress ourselves out basically about it, or if we should kind of just like let it happen. Well, as we were trying to decide and obviously got busy with our lives, we didn't end up making a decision, which basically meant we just did a really low stress month and didn't think about it, didn't really talk about it, just kind of didn't try really. And that is a month that my cycle like rolls into the next month. I was convinced that I was pregnant. 100%. You could have like knocked me over with a feather when I found out that I wasn't. I was honestly like kind of shocked, because everyone always tells you as soon as you stop trying, as soon as you stop stressing, that's the month you get pregnant. Of course, that's when you get pregnant, like when you stop thinking about it. And with all of that outside like influence of like, as soon as you stop trying, you'll get pregnant, and the YouTube videos and everything like that, I was honestly convinced I was feeling pregnant. I was thinking I was pregnant, and I got negative tests. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Where I think we're gonna go from here is we will probably take another month, kind of low stress, not try, and just like not stress about it and just be ourselves and like just let it be and not really think about it. And then after that we will try OPKs again and like prenatal vitamins. So I already take prenatal vitamins, but I've read a lot of stories and a lot of people that I follow have their husband take like just a daily multivitamin, which Riley definitely does not take, and he should, just for his health in general. But I think maybe in a couple months or so we will kind of get back on the bandwagon of like actually trying and using things to increase our chances, like OPKs and vitamins, and like using my app, which I still use every single month, but some months I track a lot better than others. And I use Ovia if any of you are interested. But yeah, I feel like I don't really have an update for you guys. I'm sorry. I wish I had something more. I mean, I really wish that I had something more to tell you guys, or some kind of good news or anything like that, but unfortunately I don't, and that's just kind of where we are. I don't know the next time I'll make one of these, just because if it continues to be negative, then obviously until we hit the point of you're struggling with infertility, nothing will really change. So you probably won't hear another TTC or pregnancy update until I'm either pregnant or 7 months from now, when we start seeing a fertility specialist and are classified as struggling with infertility. So that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I didn't really, but I'm happy to share with you guys. It feels good to get my feelings out and be able to talk without people responding immediately. That feels pretty good. So if you guys are new, make sure that you're subscribed to follow along our journey and just to watch all of the other videos that I make. I post 3 times a week, and I would love to have you join. If you aren't new and you're just here because you love me, then I love you guys too. Thank you so much for supporting and watching my videos, and I will see you in my next one.